Hey guys, we got really close to launching our template creator. There is going to be a couple interface adjustments, but other than that, we are ready to go. So you can expect to see this live in the next 7 to 10 days, maybe even sooner. So what it does is it basically extracts all the collection trade offers that are being sent on OpenSea, creates a database from them, and then it extracts and creates a template for you in accordance with the inputs you enter here. As you see, I have already entered some metrics here. I've been bidding on this template that I created a couple hours ago, and I actually managed to do a couple flips. So you see the bids are being sent. If you don't know, these are collection trade offers. As you see, this is the collection, and the system is sending a specific offer to a trade. So all the NFTs in this collection which share series high crystal are getting this particular amount of offer. Anyway, I will show you the small flips that I made. These are actually, I just got them today, 8 hours ago. You will see that they are actually in the template I created, and I managed to flip a couple of them. Right now, for the sake of the demonstration, I didn't enter huge metrics. As you see here, my maximum bid price is 0.35. So this one, or actually I can show it here, Hasbulla NFTs that they launched a couple of days ago or a week ago, I guess. So this one is the trade that I made the flips on. So let's make a fast profit calculation. 0.065 to 0.15 almost. 0.065 to I think it was 0.145. Yeah, so it was like a quick $100 here. And then there was another one, I think that's like $70. So it's like, I don't know, 150, maybe something close to $200 since I started running them. By the way, this new template generator will also come with a panel where you can import or export your existing templates, but we will get there in a second. So what I did here is I entered the minimum average bid price of 0.05. I entered a maximum bid price of 0.35. What I'm basically saying here is I don't want to go above. I just shown you the collection bits that I was making, right? I will actually open it so I can demonstrate it on real time. So you see, I don't want to go above 0.35 with my bits. So I'm extracting the collection trade offers up to 0.35 here. And then I want a minimum of 30 different offers to have been sent to these particular trades. Here you can enter a wallet count. I don't know why I missed this. I actually enter a wallet count here. I enter something like 3. It will indicate that at least there will be 3 different unique wallets that are bidding on these trades. So it's important. I usually enter at least 3. And then there is the price coefficient. 5% means that I want to increase the, so let's say this is the maximum right now, right? Like 0. What was it, like 0.1075. I'm going to, in my template, I'm going to automatically increase this value, the highest bid, by 5%. So that's what the price coefficient stands for. Default bid price is, I usually enter something really small like 0.01 because then it protects you from mistakes. The thing is, if you fat finger the maximum bid price or just it, the collection crashes, whatever, this is a safer bet to do because the system only outbids according to your competitors, right? What I mean is, let me actually show it real time again. I'm just going to go to this ninja mask and open an NFT here. You see, I am outbidding these competitors. So the reason I'm not entering a high default value is somebody, these are popular trades, somebody will have already sent a bid on them. So there is no point for me to enter a high default bid. Instead, I usually enter a very low default bid as you see here. Of course, this is a subjective point of view. If you are bidding, if you are setting your setup in a different way, you might want to offer high default bid price if there is no competition on those trades. But obviously that's a different approach. Expire time is 20 minutes. It shows how long your bids are going to be available, basically the expiration column here. And then there is the number of hours included. From the database, I want the last 48 hours to be extracted. The wallet scraper was designed to enter a wallet and it will give you the bids or offers of that particular person. But there was some like debates on this. Some people loved it, some people hated it. So we made a community poll and we ended up excluding wallet scraper from the system. We might add it in the future, but for now, this feature is not going to be available. Collection scraper, however, is still here. If you pick a collection here, uh, the system is going to extract the data on this collection according to your input. So actually, you are going to be limiting your templates to, if you pick muffers here, to only muffers. So if you are focusing on a specific collection, that's the way to go. It's up to you, but it's also going to decrease the number of outputs. There are the other filters here. You can enter the floor price, royalty, sales count. I usually enter at least these two. So I am looking for 5 minimum sales in the last 24 hours and then at least 30 sales in the last 7 days. Again, this is subjective. For collections with like super high floor prices, you might want to go even lower than 5, or if you are focusing on collections with like extremely high hype, then maybe you might want to go up to even 50 or something for your minimum count. There is the asset count, wallet of holders. This indicates the unique holders in the collection, holder percentage, and then blue chip ratio. This is another metric I usually use, even though I didn't use in this template. So if you want to focus on collections which are more likely to, let's say, stay at the same level, same price point, or maybe even go up, I usually enter at least like 3-4% to the blue chip ratio. So there are two options here, as you see: collection trade offers, which generates, yeah, if this one is clicked, it's going to generate a template for collection trade bids, obviously. And then the regular bidding, if you click on this one, it is going to create a template for standard bidding. Maximum trade count is 200, as you see here. However, if you type 50 here, then the system is going to create 4 templates of 50, and then you will see all of them in your template menu here. Actually, let me create one, I mean another one, and see how it teleports there. And there is the wallet address. This is a fixed address. Whichever wallet you have the subscription with is going to be here, and it's going to be read-only. So make sure that this is the correct wallet, because the template is going to be saved to this wallet. Actually, with the new panel, you can import and export, so it's not a big deal as it used to be. But yeah, this indicates the target wallet. Then there is the template name. Here, this is important. So if you toggle this on, the system is going to create the templates in alphabetical orders. I usually find it easier to manage. However, some people like to sort them according to the popularity. So by popularity, I mean the offer count they receive. Anyway, so let's create it. Uh, as soon as you agree and create, so be careful with the metrics. Uh, it's going to consume one of the template counter rights here. I have 5,000 plus, so I don't have to worry, I guess. But yeah, for someone that's paying for it, it's important. I know that there is going to be feedback, and people will ask that, you know what, show us the output before we create this. However, this puts a lot of weight in the database. So, and in order to show how many uh, threads are going to be generated, we have to make the calculation in the database. So at least for now, we are only able to show it after you create the template. Otherwise, it creates a lot of weight. I mean, I'm also scared that people are going to abuse it by clicking like hundreds of times, which is going to create some database issues. So at least for now, or at least we create another standalone database for this system. You will only see your threads after you agree and create. So let's agree and create. By the way, depending on the calculations here, it might take up to 1 minute to calculate this. It's usually a little bit faster. Now the template has been created, as you see. Here is the general information about the collections that are taking place in the template. You can jump to their analysis page, trades page. You can see their floor, default bid, max bid on the collection, on the trade of the collection, trade floor, and so on. So you can actually go right a little bit and see all the settings, the royalties, whatever. You can go down, see what you are going to be exporting to your system, and then actually you are pretty much done. So if we go back to the desktop application or on the web application, you when you change to another tab and come back, actually let me show it on this tab, you will see that the template is ready here. Before I started the video, I hadn't entered anything in the minimum wallet count, and then there was how many, 169 results. After I entered it, now there is 116 results. You can play around a little bit, find the optimal way. Still, you have to go on these threads one by one. Just simply click here, check it on OpenSea, check the last highest sale, check the offers on it. The collection might have crashed, so like anything could have happened. So the template generator is here for saving you time, and it's going to save you time. But still, I strongly suggest you check all the threads one by one. That's what I do. And sometimes I do some adjustments here. What you are seeing right now is a desktop version, and you see there are many tabs here. So some of you already have this version, some of you have already one desktop. So what if you ask why I have so many bits, or if I'm using something special? It's actually not special. What we have here is if you have one desktop application, you have one standard bidding and one collection bidding. If you have two desktop versions, instead of opening like different applications in the same computers, the tabs here, the number of tabs here increases. Then you get to have two standard bidding and then two collection bidding. And if you hold one founder NFT, it doubles everything. So instead of four, basically you get 8 slots. Also, you can use the founder version in the web as you used to use it. So it doubles everything, plus you can still benefit from the founders version. I'm not going to go into the details of the desktop application. I had explained them in the previous video, and we are going to bring some new features like the template looper or multi-template looper. What happens is you add your templates in it, and then you put them in order, like the first one is this, the second, the third one, whatever, and then the system starts looping, like it starts looping this one, it finishes, it goes to the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and once they're all finished, it starts over. So in theory, it almost you can make infinite number of bits with it. Of course, not. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's pretty much not limited. So there is one last thing I want to show you guys, which is the management part. In the management part now, you can see your templates. You can edit their names, duplicate them, export them, import them. This is the collection trade offers, and there is the regular offers. And another thing is you also your past filters will be visible here. You can play around with them. We were getting many requests for this feature, so yeah, you can basically do anything you like. So yeah, as I mentioned, there are going to be some more maybe pop-ups, and then we are going to, these buttons are obviously not the prettiest ones. Like look at this. The font is in this one and this one, this one, this one. They're all different. Yeah, I was talking to the developers today. I was like, guys, there is like 4 different fonts in the same page, and then they were like, but when we don't change font, they all look similar. I was like, oh man, like that's why we have to go through our designer team for each change. Anyway, that's a different discussion, but yeah, we are going to change the fonts and everything once the design team approves them. All right, have a good day. I hope you like what we've been building, and I hope it helps you to make some flips. So happy trades and happy flips, everyone.